everyone, namaste. Hope you had a lovely day, enjoy the sunshine. So welcome some yoga. We're going to start in a seated position. If you want to have your block, or if you don't have a block, you can have a book, or you can have a cushion. You can just place it underneath. You can sit on it, on the edge of it, so your knees fall nicely forward. And then relax, more closer to the mat. We're going to relax the palm of the hands on top of the knees. And we're going to straight away engage the core slightly and try to align the shoulders over the hips. So that if you do that, you find that you can stay it's easier to stay upright, okay? So we are going to make sure the shoulders are relaxed. We're going to bring them up and squeeze them towards the ears. And then we're just going to relax them down, nice and softly. No tension on your shoulders, no tension on your neck. So have a little bit of, a few movements with your neck. You can close your eyes and then just come to the center. Softly close your eyes and start relaxing the muscles of your face. You can even open your mouth wide. And then relax everything down. You can squeeze your eyes. You can move your jaws, the nose, and just relax. Now close your eyes. Take few deep cleansing breaths. So big inhale through the nose. Expand your abdomen like it was a balloon. And then just let it go through the mouth with a big sigh. And 2 more of these in your own time. Just get rid of all the stress, all the tension that you might have accumulated during the day. And then start noticing the flow of your breath. So when we inhale, we expand the abdomen, and when we exhale, we bring the abdomen in, bringing the belly button towards the spine. And then we incorporate a couple of pauses at the end of the inhalation, at the end of the exhalation. Each time we try to make the inhales and exhales longer and deeper, smoother, and really trying to bring all the attention on our inner self and try to forget what's going on outside us, outside our being, on all levels, not just on the physical level, on the mental and spiritual as well. Using the breathing as a tool to bring together our physical body and our mental body, the spiritual body. Okay, yoga, that's what it means. The word yoga means union, which is the combination of these 3 things. So there is no yoga without the asanas, of course, but there is no yoga without the pranayama or the mental state, which we can achieve through all the other 2 components. Each one is interconnected, connected to each other. Remember the breathing, very important, your best friend during the practice. Always stay connected to your breathing. Even if you need a break, you need to rest, just always try to stay connected to the breath. Which we go at a different pace maybe of everyone else, because we all have our different We breathe at a different pace. Some of you might breathe faster or slower. So just stay connected to your one. And to go deeper and more to settle in better into the practice, we're going to start with the Shavasana this evening, the alternate nostril breathing, which is very good to balance both hemisphere of the brain, the moon and the solar side of our being, the masculine and the feminine. If you have a cold or if you have a runny nose, I advise you to blow your nose before we start this technique. So we're going to have the left hand, palm of the hand is facing up. We're going to join the index and the thumb and relax the other three fingers. You can either relax them or have them straight to the top of your knee. With the right arm, we're going to bring the elbow very close to the body, and we're going to place the index and the middle finger into in the middle of the forehead, just above the middle of the eyebrows. Okay, and we're going to use the thumb and one of the other two fingers to alternatively close the nostrils. We're always going to start with inhaling through both nostrils and exhaling through both nostrils, and then the first one to close is the right, so we take an inhale through the left. Okay, so just make yourself comfortable. You can keep the cushion under your buttocks, so you can change the position of the legs if you're not comfortable, change the position of your crossings. You don't have to suffer, you need to enjoy, okay? So we take a big inhale through both nostrils first, and we release through both nostrils. Then with the thumb we close the right nostril and we inhale through the left. We cover the left and we exhale right. Just make sure you get rid of all the air from our lungs. Then we inhale through the same nostril, so we inhale through the right. Just make sure you take in as much air as possible. At the end of the inhalation, this time, see if you can hold the breath just for a few moments until it's comfortable. And then close the right when you can't hold the breath anymore, and exhale left. Again, get rid of all your hair. Have a little pause at the end of the exhalation. Cover the left nostril and inhale through the right. Hold the breath. If you want, this time you can drop the chin down as well. So chin to chest to close the first lock. And then bring the chin up, close the right, exhale left. Inhale through the left. Nice and deep. Drop the chin down if you want. Just stealing all your energy there. Bring the chin back to the center. Close the left and exhale right. And keep moving this way, breathing this way. So it's very important that you inhale as much air as possible. And then you just get rid of all the air as well. So that each time there is a fresh flow of air into your system, more fresh energy circulating in your system. A nice exchange, and just very good to remove all your toxins, oxygenate your organs. And with the practice, you can keep going for longer, of course. But this is the last one that we're doing, the last cycle. And when you're ready, just take another inhale through both nostrils, exhale through both nostrils, relax the right hand on top of the right knee. With the Dhyana Mudra on the right as well, very good for meditation, for relaxation. Start noticing how you feel, the sensations in your body. Notice if you are calmer than when we started. And slowly, when you're ready, open the eyes. Bring the hands in prayer. Bring them closer to your body, very close to your heart, but not too close to your heart, so you protect your heart space. And again, we're going to close the eyes and we are going to, in a nice, calm mind, hopefully, we're going to set an intention for the practice. And as you know, as you already told you before, doesn't have to be something physical, it could be something maybe spiritual or mental. It doesn't have to be something about yourself. It could be something about a loved one, a pet. It could be something about the planet, which needs lots of love and attention at the moment, about a country in particular. And keep this intention throughout the practice. And then we can start moving. So if you want, you can change the position of your legs. You can stretch your legs in front as well, if you feel the need to. You can remove the block or the cushion if you're sitting on a cushion. I'm going to stretch the neck a little bit more. So inhale in the center, exhale, drop the chin down towards the chest, keeping the shoulders aligned over your hips. Then from here, we're going to bring the chin towards the right shoulder for a couple of breaths. Inhale here, exhale, coming all the way back to the center, chin to chest. And then inhaling chin towards the left shoulder for a couple of breaths. Nice long breaths. Just direct the breaths where it's needed. Inhale, exhale, come to the center. Lay the chin down towards the chest. So you're going to stretch the arms up, interlock the fingers, and place the hands behind the head, just in the middle of your head. And then relax the elbows down and just let the weight of your hands, without applying any further pressure, just to have the hands there should be enough, just to stretch and lengthen the back of your neck. Then as for the chest extension, we are going to inhale, come all the way up, widen the elbows, and bring the chin up towards the ceiling, at the same time bringing the shoulder blades closer together. We're going to do this a few times. So next time though, we are not going to keep the shoulders aligned over the hips. We are going actually to engage the core, curving the back, like when we do the cat and cows. And open. So inhale when you look up, exhale when you fold. Breath movement. And last one. Just relax the hands down, place the hands on the shin, which is more forward, and just keep moving without having the arms here, of course, into sort of a cat and cow seated. So this is very good if you have problems in your wrists and you don't want to stay in tabletop, okay? Because you don't apply any pressure on your wrist at all. You still open the chest, lengthen and warm up the back, the whole of your back. Come down, come up, sorry. Relax the hands on top of the knees for a couple of breaths. And stretch the side now of our body. So left fingertips to the left. As we inhale, we're going to bring the right arm up. And as we exhale, we're going to stretch to the left. Keeping the right arm nice and long. And maybe we can look right. Thumb is tight to protect the lower back. As we inhale, we are coming all the way up. We're going to bring both arms up. And we're going to start reaching towards the ceiling. Like we want to reach the ceiling with the fingertips. We can look up as well. And now we're going to relax the shoulders down. Right fingertips to the right. Big inhale, exhale, stretch to the right. Left arm nice and long. You can soften the right elbow so you can go a little bit deeper. Bringing the left knee down towards the mat, and we can look left. And inhale all the way up. Stretch, stretch, stretch. Relax the shoulders down. Then palm of the hands are facing forward. We're going to open and close the hands. So we go be slow at first, and then we start to, or we try to pick up the pace. We find it's quite hard after a while to keep doing this. And then we just relax. Palm of the hands are facing up. Imagine we are receiving. Imagine we are giving. Everything with our hands. Notice the sensations in your hands, the heat, the tingling. And lovely. We're going to open the chest actually a little bit more. So if you have your strap, or if you don't have a strap, you can use a piece of material or the belt, anything we do. We're going to take it quite wide to start with, and then bring it up, okay? And then we're going to see if we can bring all the way behind your back. That's why it needs to be wide, because if it's too close together, you won't be able to go all the way. Then up, to relax it down. Inhale up, exhale back. Inhale up, exhale down. Up and down. Then if it's easy, of course, you can make it a little bit closer. Yeah, so that's a little bit easier. A few more times. Very good to open the chest and also for the shoulders. Yeah, the joint all around the area. Just relax it down. Put it to the side. We might use it later. Let's do a twist. Let's move into a twist now. So we can stretch both legs first. I think we need to stretch the legs a little bit. We're going to place the hands behind and we just, rock the feet to the side, in, out. Just let the legs nice and relaxed. We're going to keep the right leg straight. We're going to bring the left foot in, flexing the right toes towards the face. So inhale, bring both arms up. Exhale, right hand, left knee, left fingertips behind, nice and tall. Take an inhale to lengthen, exhale, twist, look behind you, over your left shoulder, and breathe. Don't forget your breathing. Don't tense your shoulders, just relax the shoulders down. Inhale, bring both arms up. Exhale, we're going to forward fold towards this right leg. So if you want to use the strap, you can. Again, you can place it underneath your right foot. Otherwise, get hold of whatever you can, whatever is reachable. Doesn't have to be your foot, okay? Yoga is not about reaching your feet or doing amazing poses. It's not about yoga. Yoga is actually it's more fun, the journey to go to the thing, to be able to do things, than actually once you've done it. When you reach the stage, then it's nice, of course, it gives you lots of satisfaction, but you can still find lots and lots of pleasure even if you can do the more advanced poses. And always use your breathing. So that's what will help you to go deeper into the pose. Using your breath, stay connected to the breath, and imagine that each time you exhale, you sort of relax the body, you relax the mind, and that's what will help you to go just a little bit deeper, even if it's a tiny little weeny bit. And keep in the pose for a while, to go deeper into the stretch, really deeper into your fascias. Okay, now to come up, engage your core and you just roll yourself up, rolling the shoulders away from the ears. We're going to join the right foot with the left for butterfly pose. We're going to place the hands underneath your feet. And now we're going to flap our wings. Try to bring the knees as close to the mat as possible, but keeping the shoulders aligned over the hips. Then we're going to find a static butterfly pose. So we're going to, again, forward fold, hinge from the hips and come forward. So inhale in the center, exhale, come forward. You might not go too far. You can relax your elbows on your inner thighs and sort of try to come a little bit more forward and deeper. It's a big stretch for your inner thighs, so always be gentle with your body. Don't expect too much from your body. Just be gentle and mindful at all times. Just slowly come up. We're going to do the same as on the left. So left leg is stretched in front, right foot is on the inside of the left leg. I'm going to flex the left toes. We're going to bring the arms up as we inhale, and as we exhale, we're going to twist to the right. Left hand, right knee, right fingertips behind. Right fingertips behind are very good to sort of give you the push to stay lifted, yeah? Just open the right shoulder, look over your right shoulder. Inhale to lengthen through the crown of the head, and exhale to twist maybe a little bit more. When you're ready, come back to the center, bring your arms up as you inhale. As you exhale, forward fold towards the left leg, with or without the strap. And remember, one side might not be or feel the same way as the other one. They're all different, we are all different. So we're trying to, not to bring the head down towards your knee, we're going to have sort of that's a passive stretch. We're going to have an active stretch here. That means that we are going to hinge from the hips, but we want to reach here the foot with the crown of the head. Then once you have reached the maximum, then you can relax down if you want. You will notice a lovely pull on your lower back. If it's too much, you can soften the knee. And then just come up when you're ready. Roll the shoulders away from the ears. Let's now come into a tabletop. 2 ways to come into a tabletop. One is to bring the knees to the side and come up this way. And another one, be more adventurous if you want, just have your legs crossed, place the hands in front of you, and just have a little bit of push to come into a tabletop. So from tabletop, we're going to widen the knees as wide of the mat, bring the big toes to touch, and sit back. And then from here, we're going to stretch down into extended child pose, nice and relaxed. So stretch the arms forward, relax your forehead down. If you can't reach the floor with your forehead, you can use a brick. Yeah, that's what support, props are for. Very useful. Or you can simply make a tower with your fist. Otherwise, just relax down. So push the weight towards the end of the mat and just relax down. Little stretch on your hips and your shoulders and your arms. You can move your hips and your arms from side to side, gently releasing the hips and the lower back a little bit more. You can take child pose, extend the child pose anytime you like to have a rest. Very restorative, very calming, very comforting. And also you can hear your breathing better from here because you're very close to the floor. So let's roll all the way up. Just let's roll the shoulders away from the ears. Now we are coming into a downward facing dog. So we are here, we come into tabletop first. We might actually stretch the legs a little bit more first. So we can stretch the right leg behind and just feel, back and forwards. If your wrists are really bad and you don't like the poses on where you use your wrist a lot, you can still come down on your forearms. Yeah, there is no tension on your wrists. Actually, you can even stretch them as you do this. Well, let's do the other side. So left leg, back and forwards. Just to stretch the calves and the hamstrings. And then you can either keep your hands, if they are, with the forearms, you can come here, which is dolphin, okay? Otherwise, hands a little bit in front, just push up. And we're going to bring the feet quite close together, okay? We're going to, don't worry if your heels are not down, you can have your knees bent. Just very important to find alignment of your back. So, trick is to have your fingertips, the fingers nice and spread, and to push the weight towards the end of the mat. Engage your core, bring the hips high, your bottom high, and relax your head. So no tension on your head. You can make circles as well with your head, just to make sure it is nice and relaxed. Then come on the tiptoes a few times and down. Everyone is going a different way of warming up in the downward facing dog. We can move the hips from side to side a few times. You can pedal your feet, which is like walking the dog. This is what they say in the States. Walking the dog, taking the dog for a walk. And then come on the tiptoes. We're going to relax a little bit more again. So come on the knees. This time we are going to do embryo pose with the arms alongside the body, because we use the arms quite a lot in our facing dog. So we want to relax the arms, the shoulders. We are coming now to the part of the session, of the practice, where we work a little bit more, a little bit harder maybe, when we do the standing poses. So we change from, we incorporate the vinyasa flow with the poses, standing poses. We will do lots of warriors. So we will do warrior 1, warrior 2, soft warrior, humble warrior, and warrior 3. Okay, so all the warriors. So take a rest when you need, work using your breath. So arms in front, come on your tabletop, and then push back into a downward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Before we start, we're going to just warm up the legs a little bit more in the back. We're going to face this way so you can see the butt. So we're going to walk towards the front of the mat. We're going to come into monkey. So the fingertips are in front of the feet or on the shin or on the thighs. And we're going to look ahead, bringing the shoulders away from the ears and maybe look at the tip of the nose. And then this will be your inhale. As you exhale, come down into a forward fold. The hands come next to your feet. Or maybe you can relax them on your shin. Try not to bring the weight too much on the front or too much on the back of your feet. Soften the knees, come all the way up with a big stretch. And then widen the arms, hinge from the hips, come halfway. See if you can hold halfway just for a few moments, using the back, using the core, and then exhale, come all the way down. Soften the knees, bring the right leg behind, turn the right foot. So now it's all in preparation for the warriors. So for all warriors, we have the front knee bent, we have the front heel in line with the middle of the front, the back, the foot which is at the back. So the stance of warrior 1, with Tadasana 1 is not as wide as warrior 2. You can have a little bit shorter, yeah? Then come all the way up, bring your arms up, and relax the arms. So we're going to keep hold the pose for 3 breaths. Inhale, you can lengthen more, and exhale, relax. Maybe go deeper into the front knee. And again, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Moving to warrior 2, the right arm. So if I come this way, you see me better. So being warrior 1, warrior 2, right arm forward, then all the way to the back. You can then widen your stance. Arms are parallel to the floor, shoulders are relaxed. We're going to look over the left hand. We're going to look at the front foot and see if we can see the big toe. Right leg is stretched. The hips are facing the side of the mat. From here, soft warrior after another breath. So inhale, exhale, right hand behind the right leg, left arm up. Exhale, go a little bit deeper. Hold the breath. So now hold the breath, sorry, breathe again for a couple of breaths. And then let's bring the arms behind, interlock your fingers in preparation for humble warrior. So taking in inhale here, as you exhale, you're coming forward. We're going to bring the left shoulder on the inside of the right knee. We're going to relax the head and look over the right foot. We're going to bring the arms up. Squeezing the palm of the hands together. This is a bit harder, more challenging this one than the other ones. Then come all the way up, if you can, without releasing, changing anything. Come back into your warrior one. And then warrior three. So warrior three is the balancing pose, is when you basically balance on the front, okay, leg, and we bring the arms forward. So easier if you bring this right foot closer before we do it, okay? So doesn't matter if you can do the whole pose, okay? You can stay maybe just here, okay? Just practice how to balance. Otherwise, we just come up, stretch the right leg up, and the arms behind. There you are. If you can do it without your, you can always use a wall, yeah, to practice this. Trying to keep the hips square, and then when you feel like you balance, you can release your arms. So warrior three. Release the right foot behind, and we're going to turn, and we're going to widen the legs and open the feet to the side. We're going to squat down with the palm of the hands in prayer, trying to align the shoulders over the hips. We're going to inhale, come all the way up, stretch the arms, come into 5-pointed stars. Look up. Inhale here, exhale, prayer squat. We're going to see if we can lift the right heel maybe, and then push it down, left heel, push it down, both heels if you want, press it down, and then all the way up, 5-pointed stars. Inhale here, exhale, arms parallel to the mat. We're going to hinge from the hips, come halfway down, hold it as we did before with the feet close together, and then just relax the arms down, then hold the opposite elbows, and just relax your head, just you can hinge, just swing, and then you can relax the hands down, and relax, maybe reach the head down, or maybe have a block. Let's see if you have one of these. You can just relax the forehead down. It's a bit more relaxing. Okay, remember the wider the legs, the easier it is to reach down as well. Come all the way up. We bring the feet close together. We soften the knees and we curl up. Rolling the shoulders away from the ears. Come to the front of the mat if you're not there. Let's find, stay still for a few moments in Tadasana. So finding the balance, the center point, balancing point under the feet. Palm of the hands are facing forward. And just find stillness. Just imagine you're the tree, nice and tall, with your head being the branches of the tree, looking for light and sun. And where your feet are the roots of the tree, trying to reach for water under the ground. That's what makes you feel grounded and safe. As you inhale, bring the arms up. As you exhale, bring the hands in prayer towards the chest. Close the eyes again. Feel grateful for every minute, for every second of your life, for every second of your practice. So I'm coming here so you can see me doing the other side, where you will be at the front of your mat. So we're going to inhale, bring the arms up, and as we exhale, hinging from the hips, we're coming all the way down. Inhale, monkey pose. Exhale, forward fold. Soften the knees, bring the left leg behind for high lunge, and then turn the left foot in preparation for warrior two. So bring your arms up. Relax your shoulders. Inhale to stretch and lengthen. Exhale, deeper. Inhale. Exhale. Move into warrior two. So you take an inhale, all your exhale is the transition to go to warrior two. Take your time. Remember to see if you can see the front toe, the right toe. The shoulders should be relaxed. You can look behind you, have a look at your left arm. Remember your warriors. So it's a nice, soft, but a gaze with intention, yeah? Nice warriors. Take an inhale here, exhale, soft warrior. Reverse warrior. To lock the fingers behind your back in preparation for downward warrior. So inhale, just open the chest, exhale, hinge forwards. Now is the right shoulder, which goes on the inside of the right knee. We're going to bring the arms high, and we're going to look over the left foot. Dangle, let your head dangle down. Breathe. Use your breath to help you to stay in the pose. More challenging this one. Then when you're ready, come all the way up. Inhale, exhale, warrior one. Start to preparing yourself for warrior three. So maybe remove the stance of your legs. So bring the left foot a little bit closer. And then either using a wall in front of you as a support. Otherwise, just try to see if you can hop. Maybe just here. Then if you feel balanced, you start to go a little bit lower. So the arms are long in front. Oops. Left leg is straight behind. Use your core. Use your arms to balance. And then left foot down. Come back into your warrior one. And then 5-pointer stars, like we did before. 5-pointer stars. Hands in prayer. Come down into your prayer squat. You can again, have a little wiggle. Try to see if you can sit a little bit lower, widen your knees. Press the palm of the hands together. And then inhale, bring all your hands up. Exhale, arms parallel to the mat. Take an inhale, exhale, hinge forward. And then just relax. Like we did before. Just let go. You can even soft stretch and bend the knees alternatively here. And then when you're ready, just relax the hands down. Stretch your legs. Widen the stance of your legs. See if you can go a little bit lower. Again, use your block if you want to. Or just relax the head down. As we inhale, we come into a halfway lift. So look ahead, look at the tip of the nose. And exhale, forward, forward. Maybe this time getting hold of your ankles or your feet. Just relax down. Try not to bring your weight too much forward, backwards, otherwise you might fall over. Bring the hands in front. Just bring the feet closer. Bend the knees. Come all the way up. Roll the shoulders away from the ears. Relax into Tadasana again. Close your eyes. Notice how you feel. Notice your heart beating, maybe. Notice the quality of your breath. Well done. Let's come all the way down into the mat. So a big inhale, bring the arms up, maybe come on the tiptoes for another balancing. Release the heels down, widen your arms, come all the way down into forward fold. Inhale, monkey. Exhale, forward fold. Just bend your knees. Come all the way up, down on the tiptoes. Again, balancing here, maybe here, half prayer, maybe here, or maybe hands in prayer in front of you. If you close your eyes when you do the balancing, because it's much harder to hold the balance, you can try that, it's fun. You can even try to bring the hands on top of your head. Always look ahead of you or on the floor in front of you, something which is not moving. Hands in prayer towards the chest. See if you can sit down without using your hands. And then come straight into boat pose or Shavasana. Really to your core. Hands in prayer again. We're going to alternate, tentatively tap if you can reach the mat, otherwise stay high. Try to see if you can tap the elbows. You can also incorporate the legs, so you're stretching the right leg, keeping the left bent as the right elbow is down, and then the other side. We don't have to do this, of course. You can have here, or here, or here, yeah? So maybe two more if you want. Come back into boat. You feel your tummy now working, and then come all the way on your back, hug your knees towards the chest. Just bring them closer to you. Widen the arms. Bring the knees aligned with over the hips and the ankles aligned over your knees. Bring the arms up. And then let's see if we do the beetle, dead beetle exercise, which is good for the tummy. We also you need to really be concentrating on what you're doing. It's not that easy as it seems. So we're going to try to bring the right arm and the right leg towards the floor as we keep the left side still. We control very close, very slowly. Do the other side. Always inhale in the center. You exhale as you go down. If you realize you have lost your alignment, it's fine, no worries. Just go back to the center And start again. Relax your face as you do it. Very good for your core. And just hug your knees again towards your chest. Let's drop the feet down into the mat for bridge. So feet quite close together towards your buttocks. Palm of the hands are facing down. Align your back. Take an inhale. As you exhale, lift your hips high and bring the weight towards your shoulders. You can bring the chin slightly towards your chest as you try to lift the chest high. Squeeze everything, squeeze your buttocks. Maybe interlock your hands behind your back. Keep breathing. And just release down. Just hug the knees towards your chest. Maybe get hold of opposite elbows and come all the way up. Curl yourself up into like a ball. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. And release. Feet down into the mat. Arms capital T. Let's move into a twist now. So inhale in the center, exhale, drop your knees to the right and look left. As you inhale, slowly bring the knees back to the center. As you exhale, bring the knees to the left and maybe look right. So you now bring the knees back to the center and then just have another hug of your knees. Maybe rock from side to side. And then let's find Shavasana. So if you want to place a blanket on top of you or wear a jumper, please do so. So stretch the legs in front, widen the feet, wider than your hips, and just let the feet relax. Palm of the hands are facing up. The arms are alongside your body, a little bit away from your body. Just want to make sure we are really relaxed. So we're going to start moving the head from side to side. We're going to just feel the body relaxing more and more. Take a few deep, rigorous breaths here. It will help you to go deeper into the relaxation, especially as you breathe out. Just imagine your body is just going heavy and heavy, heavier and heavier, I say. And just being like basically sinking towards the mat, towards the earth. And then just let go of your physical, any physical effort, and even let go of your breath. Just let the breath be as it wants to be. If you can find stillness in Shavasana. you can relax your body, starting from the bottom of your feet to the crown of your head. Just scan mentally each part of your body, directing our breath where is needed. Don't forget your face. Don't forget to relax all the front of your body and all the back of your body. Then once you've done each part of your body, see if you can relax the whole body at the same time, all at once. And then see if you can imagine your body, the whole body becoming very light. As though your body could float away from the floor and towards the ceiling. The head is light and weightless. The limbs are light and weightless. The torso is light and weightless. The whole body light and weightless. You are rising higher and higher away from the floor. Imagine your body becoming heavy. Now feel the heaviness in all parts of the body. Each part is becoming heavier and heavier and heavier. The head is heavy. The limbs are heavy. The torso is heavy. The whole body is heavy. So heavy that it's sinking down into the floor. Now awaken the experience of cold in the body, the experience of chilly cold. Imagine being outside in winter without enough clothing. You feel this chill permeating your entire body. Now allow the sensation of warmth to spread throughout the entire body. Remember the feeling of heat in summer when you are out in the sun with no shade. You feel heat radiating onto your skin, heat all around the body. Recollect the experience of anxiety, intense anxiety and worry. Feel distress in your mind and body, but do not concentrate on its source. Create the experience of anxiety as clearly as possible. And then allow the feeling of complete calm to envelop you. Manifest the experience of calm in your entire mind, body, and emotions. You are relaxed and aware. You are completely calm. And now begin to concentrate on the space in front of your closed eyelids. Imagine before you a transparent screen, as though you were at the movie theatre, at the cinema. The screen is as high and as wide as the eyes can see. Concentrate on this mind screen and become aware of any phenomena that manifests within it. like colors, patterns, and light. Whatever you see is the manifesting state of your mind. Continue your awareness of this space, but do not become involved. Practice detached awareness only. If any subtle images make themselves known, simply notice them without directing the images. If thoughts occur, let them come and go, but continue watching the dark space. Continue this with detached awareness. Notice what it comes, what it goes, images, thoughts, feelings, emotions. Nothing is right, nothing is wrong. It's all okay. There is no judgment or involvement. Just observe. And slowly, if you can bring your attention to your breathing and notice your breathing again. See if you can start inhaling and exhaling a bit deeper now. So a few deep inhales and few deep exhales. And see if you can start noticing your body, your physical body touching the mat underneath you. And starting to notice the sounds around you. Become more and more alert. Start moving your body in any way is comfortable and nice, stretching or yawning or whatever it feels nice. And in your own time, you just bring yourself on your side. So don't come to a seated just yet, just stay lying down, just bring the knees to one of the side, supporting the head with one of your arms for a few moments, keeping your eyes closed. And just becoming more and more in touch with the reality, with the moment that you never left. Maybe in your mind, see if you can remember your room or what you're wearing. Become more and more grounded. And then slowly come to a seated position again, keeping your eyes closed, taking your time. Find the alignment of the spine as we did at the beginning of the class. And just noticing any difference from the beginning of the class. Bring the hands in prayer next to our heart. Thank you very much for joining me this evening for the practice. It's been lovely to see so many of you this evening. And from my heart to yours, namaste. Thank you very much. See you very soon. If you want to join the practice on Thursday, it's at 8 o'clock in the morning. It's a short practice, only half an hour or 40 minutes. Just let me know and I will send you the link. You can have the recordings as well, of course, of the classes. Same price as you do the class, and you get the recordings at the end of each class. Of course, you can do the class as many times as you like. And also wanted to know that I'm very pleased. I finally started my massages and my therapies again. And so if you want a massage, you can just message me. I have my partner as well, is very good at massages. He does so many of them, all sorts, Thai, Shiatsu, deep pressure, Swedish, aromatherapy. We do Reiki, reflexology. So if you are interested in any of these, please get in touch and I will let you know the price or how we can do it, where we can do them. But anyway, thank you very much again. If you want to talk to me, just stay connected now for questions or just send me an email.
Thanks, Maria.
Thank you.
Thank you, Maria.
Thank you. Nice to see you.
Thank you.